So I thought I'd try something different with this video, adding in the audio commentary after I shot the video and spliced it together. Anyway, this building is the office of the former South Lake Farms property on Utica Avenue, south of Corcoran and a little ways east of Kettleman City. It's been abandoned for a while. There used to be an adobe building just east of this that was well over 100 years old, that was recently demolished. I don't know how long this ranch has been vacant or if they even do anything more with this ranch. If you see here, this is a dead barn owl. I did get a picture of a live barn owl. Fortunately, this one is dead. I don't know that it was killed by another animal or if it just flew into the wall or what happened. But anyway, what I'm walking on right here is the old scale where they pull the trucks in with their load of grain or what have you and weigh them here. I'm walking around the front of the building here is there's the AC unit. There's an extensive tagging and graffiti in this building, vandalism. Windows are all pretty much busted out. So it's probably been empty for quite a while. And here we have the inside of the scale house. And that's the old weigh scale there. I'm assuming this is where the main office was. Receptionist area, what have you. A lot of the doors are still on their hinges, but tagged up. This little room back here appears to be this room on my left. Hang on. Thermostat's still on the wall, I see there. This room right here appears to be probably the break room. There's a sink and there's probably a refrigerator there at one time. I thought this might have been a house at one time, but the more I think about it, the more I think it was probably built specifically to be a office. Here's a hallway that heads to the back. It's probably where the manager's offices were at. There's two restrooms here, identical. Probably a men's and a women's restroom. Now, surprisingly, they still have the mirrors intact and the toilets and sinks, and nothing's been destroyed in there. This is probably either a conference room or perhaps an office. There's going to be some, don't mind the vulgar graffiti up here. Naughty words. Anyway, back out into the hallway here. There's just one more room at the very end of the hallway. Not much to see, probably an office. Yeah, this is probably the manager's office, I don't know. And looking out there through that window is where the adobe building used to be. This room, again, is probably another office. Getting back down the hallway, this bank of windows here and this patio looks out to the west towards Kettleman City, and behind this line of trees, or just beyond that line of trees, is the runway. There's a paved half-mile runway. The paint on the runway says Liberty Private, so it's apparently private runway for the South Lake Farms property. Back down the hall here, water heater, heater for the house, for the building. And I'm coming full circle back around to the front of the complex. That's the windows I looked into at the beginning with the graffiti on the walls. Looks like it might have been a boardroom with a wipe-off grease board on the wall there. And again, the front door. This building looked like it was probably built in the 50s, maybe the 60s. Sometime the scale was converted from that analog scale to this digital